come with me on a journey. Let's, I picked these up the weekend. It's a bit of a gamble. We're going to clean them up. There's no obvious names. We're looking for names. We're looking for broad arrow. We're looking for dates. We've seen a few markings on these, so these should clean up quite nicely. We'll just have a look. Same again, look, this one. We paid £2 for it. So we're going to clean it up. And we're going to see what it says. And we'll see what's around and about. So come with me, live and at the scene. I've got my gloves on. I've got my safety eyewear on. I've put my bib thing to stop me getting dirty. And so let's play a bit of. I invite you along to wire wheel roulette. Let's see if we can hunt down a name or something. So let's see if the rusty gods are shining down upon us. Just lightly so. Oh yeah. We're on the track of something there, aren't we? Can you see? It says something there's a number, and look, it's been lying in the water. If it was this side it would be better, but this been this side down on the ground, and look, it's quite bad there. So let's keep persevering. Let's give it a good old shove now, give it a good old cleaning. There is something there. There is something faintly there. We'll have another look at that in a minute. So we'll come back to that. Let's have a look at the other piece. Let's see what it says. If there's anything on here worth looking at. there's nothing obvious on this that's going to come out. It's just plain, yeah. But it hasn't been knocked about, has it? It hasn't been knocked about. So, obviously they do a lot of cleaning, but we're not doing that. We're just looking for things now. So let's have a look at the others. See, there's a faint mark in that one. So the stamping on this, you know, everything is out. The stamping on this is really good. We'll have a look at that in a minute. It's on the bench. Let's try the other one. Not really. The stamping isn't ideal on this one, but look, you don't very often find them with such good teeth. The plus side on this is, look, the teeth. Let's just whack that other one and we'll have a closer look. Let's see what we're going to find on this. Oh, there is something on this one, but it's really, really faint. We'll have a closer look at that in a minute, but it's very, very faint. We've got one piece to do, and then we'll put them under the big light. Again, nothing obviously standing out on this one. So look at this. This has got the made in England, the faint footprint, and somebody cherished this one because somebody's cherished this one because he put dots on it. So let's go under the light on the bench and have a look at this. We'll just do 2 little nut end, that's all. Let's just do these 2, see what they look like. If they're probably worn away. Oh, surprisingly good. Wow. I suspected one worn flat, but look at this one. The stamping on this one's quite good. Ooh, let's have a closer look now then. Right, I'm going to keep you alive and at the scene. Yeah, I'm going to keep you alive and at the scene. What can we see? Very, very faint, look. Ooh, what is that? Can you see it? Very British, something British. Look, see it? What does it say? Look at that. That's where it's been. That's where the rust's been on the floor. That's where the water's got to it, perished it, the earth. Where was the other end of that? There's nothing yet come out on that. I don't expect anything else to come out on that. It'll still clean up and make it nice and shiny. This one, the stamping on this one is, well, the stamping on this one is exceptional. Wow. You don't often get the stamping that good. No, that's survived really well, hasn't it? So you can swap and change with things that you've got, can't you? You make one good one out of it. This one was a bit, okay. Stamping could be better, but we didn't see it, did we? We just faintly saw it. We saw these. We didn't see the dots. Look, somebody. Well, I'll tell you what we noticed. I'll tell you what we didn't see. Look, there's a piece missing out of it. Ah! You didn't spot that, did you? Again, that just wants altogether cleaning up. This one, what do we find on here? Very faint, look. There is a stamping there, just. Ooh, just. But it's very, very faint, isn't it? Again, still worth cleaning up. Still, you know, some swap and change or something. Now here, I was really surprised. Now we've got the right screws, which is really good. Now this one is worn flat. So this was laid on the floor that way. But this one was the other way up. Look at this. This one's really, that's as good as you can get on these bits of the screw that screws in. That stamping is pretty good on there, look. Pretty good as you'll find. Wow. So there are positives and negatives in everything. Shall we have a look at these now then? Let's see if we can get an Apollo on that. I don't think there is any. What I'll do is I'll put them on the brush now and we'll come back to them. Save the film. There's nothing obviously standing out. Nothing obviously standing out. But there might just be a name in there, who knows. That's the part of the gamble. And what did I pay? £1 for them. So, you know, the metal and the shape of the metal, and if you're making something, it's worth that 25p each alone. But let's hit them on the brush, see if we can find anything. See, there's nothing obvious, is there? So, it was a bit of a gamble. There's nothing on them. These are just plain blank ones. But however, there is 4, so you've got 4 little feet. Whatever your heart desires, whatever you want to make that into, you could make it into, couldn't you, with a bit of imagination. And I'm just going to, I just thought of an idea what you might use that for. So follow me to here on the door, and I'll just show you this example of a bit of tube. So as you can see, the rod threads on. So when I lock the door, I use a thread. So I regularly spin a nut on the end. Well, you know, it's fiddly using the nut, you lose it, turn it into a handle. So all I've done is got that, cut a crisscross on it, welded it in, welded the nut in there, obviously ground it, played with it, welded it some more. So now, when I want to secure this on there, you just simply, so you're not fiddling with the little one. If you drop it on the floor, it's easy to find. Well, you could make one of them, couldn't you? You could turn this into a nut, the same as, let's have a look at this end. It's the same sort of thinking as this end. Let me just do that now. Again, we wanted to go through that little hole, we needed a little nut. But because the nut is little, all we did was weld a bigger nut on the back of it. So now this is easy to handle. Well, in this case, I haven't got the space. But if I did have the space, I could decide to weld that onto there. And wouldn't that make it so much easier to just screw that in onto there? You see what I'm doing? I'm just winding that up the back of there, look, and securing that in, that goes on and off all the time on the door. So, you know, you can, we've bought them, we've paid not a lot for them. It's good metal to weld, good thick, isn't it? Good strong old-fashioned metal. And you can make whatever you can imagine. Whatever you can imagine, you can do with that. That's what you can do. So it's not a loss. It was a bit of a gamble. I knew that when I bought them. 25p each. Wow. And the thing is, the day you come up with a good idea to use them, then they will be worth £5 or £10 each to you on that day doing that particular job. And okay, you might find a job, you might not find a job. But they're in stores now, aren't they? And it's a good little tube of metal, isn't it? Should you want to cut that off, or should you want to use this end, or whatever, you know, you've just got to use your imagination. And you can do whatever you like with them. Almost like 4 little legs on something, couldn't they? Anyway, that was our haul from the weekend. And of course these, but these, there's nothing you can do with these, just clean them up, put new blades in them. Well, I hope that entertained you for 10 minutes.